Welcome back. Well, when a person is diagnosed with HIV, they face serious health issues and have a fear about their future.
But one Wisconsin group is leading the way in healthcare and social services that is helping patients live longer than any other state in the country. That is awesome.
It's amazing. Joining us now is Bill Keaton and Mary Hardwig with the AIDS Resource Center of Wisconsin, or ARCW. Thanks for being here, you guys.
Good morning. Thank you.
Yeah, that statistic is amazing. The fact that Wisconsin is leading the way with helping people survive a diagnosis in HIV and AIDS. Why is that?
One of the great reasons why is we have an integrated healthcare model here at the AIDS Resource Center in Wisconsin that is making sure all of the healthcare needs of people living with HIV and all of the social services that they need are being delivered in one location. So if someone is homeless or has other issues going on in their life that would maybe prevent them from taking good care of their own health, we help them get into situations where they can overcome those barriers and really focus on paying attention to their health care.
So you might also connect them up with a nutritionist or somebody like that too?
Right. We have a food pantry right on site. We have legal services for people who might be discriminated against or facing some other sort of legal issue related to their HIV status. And then all of the medical care, dental care, mental health services, and an on-site pharmacy to make sure that they're getting the best medications available to them as well.
There's a lot of stereotypes out there about AIDS and HIV. You know, what kind of work do you do? What's the state of HIV and AIDS in Wisconsin, and who's the face of the people who are battling?
Sure. Right now there's about 8,000 people living with HIV in the state of Wisconsin, and about half of them are living here in Milwaukee, actually. It's really the epicenter of the AIDS epidemic. And what we're seeing is, after a number of years of HIV infection rates going down and the number of people living with HIV living longer, unfortunately what we're seeing is the younger generation is now seeing a pretty drastic increase in the number of new cases. These are individuals who didn't live through the AIDS epidemic in the 80s and 90s like a lot of older folks did.
Do you think we eased up on the intensity of how we were, you know, because it was, you know, at least when I was in college, there was an AIDS commercial, you know, for prevention all the time.
Right. Yeah, definitely. As the disease has changed into something that is more manageable and people are living longer and healthier lives with HIV, I think there has been a little bit of a shift in the focus away from some of the prevention and education efforts into the healthcare and social services, which are helping people live longer, which is great, but it also means every day we're setting a record for the number of people who are living with HIV in the state of Wisconsin. So between the new infections and the longer lifespans, we're seeing kind of the double-edged sword in terms of
sort of a good news, bad news situation.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and the people that you help are all ages, from kids all the way to adults, right?
Right. And we're starting to see a lot more younger people, late teens, early 20s, being diagnosed with HIV, precisely because they didn't live through the epidemic the same way a lot of older folks did.
You've got this great event coming up, the Make a Promise Gala. What exactly is it, and why should people come out?
Well, it's a fun-filled evening of dining and dancing, auctions, out of this world entertainment. We work with David Caruso, who I know is a friend of yours.
We love him.
And it's just, this year's theme is a takeoff on Gatsby. The Promise is Roaring. So
I love it.
One of Carol's
one of my favorite novels.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah, it's and it's really, it's a unique event. We bring in about 1,000 people. This year it's at Potawatomi, and we're very excited by it. Last year we had a lot of fun, surprising entertainment, and this year promises to be the same thing. No pun intended.
It's probably better to celebrate that than lima beans.
Yes, right, but Great Gatsby is one of the days, too.
Yes, the Great Gatsby Day is April 10th. When is the
27th.
27th, right?
Yes, right after that. That's right.
So this is going to be a great timing for people to come out, celebrate a fun theme like that, and really help a good cause. What do you use the funds for? I've been on site at the ARCW, and it's truly a unique location with everything from doctors, like you said, a food pantry is an option that you have for people. When people walk into the AIDS Resource Center of Wisconsin, it's not just an office, is it?
No.
Right. No. It's everything that they're going to need to stay healthy with living with HIV, and the money that we raise that night goes to support all of our different access to health care programs, so that anyone living with HIV, regardless of their insurance status, their income level, if they're living in poverty, they have access to really high quality health care to make sure that they can live a long,
and the
healthy life.
funds stay here?
All the funds stay here in
And
Wisconsin.
other than supporting this fabulous event on the 27th, what else can we do right now?
There are lots of ways you can get involved. We have a lot of volunteer opportunities. We also have AIDS Walk Wisconsin, which is another event that we hold to raise money. That's in October. We have a lot of third-party fundraising events that people put on for us to raise funds for the fight against AIDS.
I just attended one not long ago. That was great. Here's the information. So you can come out and take part in the ARCW's Make a Promise Gala. It's again Saturday, April 27th at Potawatomi. You can visit their website, arcw.org, or call 414-225-1542 for tickets and more information. Thanks for being here and a little education.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.